It's so uninteresting. I don't have anything like nonsensical to say to start it off.
I know,
Good
right?
evening, Carol and John Shoppers.
Your hair is amazing right now.
I know.
Is it Jimmy Neutron?
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
did.
dude, sorry. Back up.
I didn't say fix it.
Okay.
It was amazing.
So we covered that. Yes, I have a mustache. Yes, deal with it. It was a buddy of mine's birthday or bachelor party, and they held me down. That forced me into it. It'll be gone next week. Good evening again, Carol and John Shoppers. I'll try and stay on point this time. Once you hit 5 years of doing these, you can just do whatever you want.
Right.
That's episode 261. Woo! John Shear's over here. Andrew's behind the camera. Thank you as always. Kevin just left. You guys will meet Kevin when you start stopping in for your books during the week. He has taken on a full-time position with us, and we're super stoked about it. Also, the inclusion of the caveat that if any of the books in your files are messed up, it's because of the new guy.
Yay!
No, that's not true. Kevin did great. Kevin's doing great. And his first Wednesday's tomorrow, so stop by and grab your book, say hi. I know John Shearer called a few delinquent files this week, so if you happen to be watching and you're one of those, check your voicemail. Hear the docet tones of John Shearer reminding you that you have comics available to you, and come and get them before you get a mean call from the other John.
Oh yeah, you don't want that.
You don't want that. But otherwise, we are having a relatively uneventful week, which is really cool because we had several eventful weeks. We had a really good time with Free Comic Book Day naturally at the beginning of the month, and then Late Night Comics last Thursday was super fun because it was mellow and I got to pick the beer.
Yeah.
But it was really cool.
And people enjoyed it too.
Yeah, it was you had some elbow room to dig. We could have the right conversations, which I can't bring up here, but because it's late night, baby, that's when things happen. We get to put on the R-rated movies. But we do have one thing upcoming tomorrow. Midnight Rental is the monthly mystery horror movie that I co-host with my friend Laura, a.k.a. Lenora, the famed Cleveland horror host. And she always looks great, and she always puts on a great show. So you should come out to the Grog Shop tomorrow night. The show starts at 8. It's $10. There's pizza rolls and popcorn, and there's a bar, and then you get to watch some hopefully really horrible movie. But the whole gig is that no one knows what it is. No one whatsoever. Barely Laura. And she edited it. So it's a good time. We'll all be there. I'm being celebrated because I'm fabulous and amazing, and I've been showing up at the Grog Shop for 2 years, which is a huge feat to leave work early, drive my car, and be there. Whew. I'm getting tired just thinking about it. I'm stalling because we don't even have any first appearances this week. None.
You want to mention...
Oh, yeah. We're on a nonsense streak, so we'll do it. Raphael, the fan favorite employee of the comic shop. Sorry, I tried. The fan favorite employee of the comic shop, and certainly the one with the longest hair, is having a birthday, and he's still going to work through his birthday, which is commendable, even though I'm saying it in a sarcastic voice. But I don't like working through my birthday, so I actually do want to high-five him over that. And he's very excited to work. He's going to throw out his own little sale, which I think is awesome. What's he going to do? Back issues for Batman and Conan, at least.
That's what I know.
He's going to pull out a select grouping of back issues of Batman and Conan, his two favorite characters. And he's going to sling them around all day. He's going to celebrate himself, which I think is awesome. So on Sunday, on the 25th, if you want to get some half off of yet undefined back issues, probably Batman and Conan, please come in. Come in, high-five Raffy, say happy birthday, and get his back issues.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the table.
All right.
Let's get to the table. We'll start with something fun. This is kind of a goal of ours for Free Comic Book Day, is not to necessarily make money because we have to pay for all the free comics that we give away, but it is exposure. We love exposure. John Shear loves exposing himself to everybody every time he can, right?
I do.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah.
He's trying to hide his excitement. But we do love exposure. One of our main goals for Free Comic Book Day is to get people to come in the shop. We wouldn't normally come in the shop for reasons that they maybe didn't know they could come in the shop, i.e. selling comic collections, which is back issue bread and butter, keeps everything alive, keeps everybody happy, and local creators. We love getting books from people that didn't know they could sell us their own creations, the stuff they've put their heart and soul into and worked on. So we got some new local books this week coming in, and the weeks after Free Comic Day. This isn't the first time this has happened. So Ohio's favorite cryptid, Grass Man, is got number one here. Filipino Assassin is a very, very in-depth biography. of someone I'd never heard of, which is pretty cool. And it kind of looks like Torso. It's got like real news clippings and pictures and stuff in it. And then this book is titled Messed, and it is relatively violent and looks like it has great artwork. I only got to flip through that one for a second. Next to it, one we got today, an anthology. They call it. They didn't use the word horror, but A Turn of the Worst is an anthology series, and it was put together by a lot of animation professionals and producers from across the country. So because of our COVID shutdown and the networking that turned into working from home and making companies that are nationwide, was born this, because they have all these creative projects they want to work on, but they have to stay within their job. So they wanted an outlet. This is what he was describing to me. And they created this. They're making anthologies to travel the country and selling them. So it's pretty cool. It's $23. It's huge. It's like a trade paperback size. Yeah, so thank you for everybody local creator-wise or content creator-wise who brought in their stuff to us. We're happy to have it. Now we're into new Image stuff, kinda. We put this Transformers hardcover next to the new stuff because it matches the Void Rivals Deluxe Edition that has arrived this week. Huzzah, we love this very, very in-depth new sci-fi tie-in to the Energon universe. This is book 1 of the hardcover, so it collects the first 12 issues of Void Rivals by Robert Kirkman of Invincible and Walking Dead fame. What? He deserves a dun-dun-dun.
He does? Oh, no,
series.
absolutely. Absolutely.
So for $50, you get first 12 issues in a beautiful hardcover in either green or orange. I like it. They look like sherbet.
That photo looks good on that video.
They all look good. Oh, yeah, I can see the rainbow.
Colors in there.
One more collected edition from Image this week is The Criminal. This is The Last of the Innocent. It's the 6th of 7 criminal reprints. Next to it, you got Bitterroot. They're on the reprint of issue number 1 for their most recent miniseries. And then new stuff. Red Coat is on issue number 12. Second part in the story arc. You got, there's cover A. Here's your cover B. And here's your cover C. Moonshine Bigfoot. Awesome cover. A little bit of an homage on issue number 2. Bug Wars. Oh, I gotta read this. Is on issue number 4. There's your cover A. Here's your cover B. Probably one of our favorite new series here in the store. Gunslinger Spawn, volume 6 in paperback is collected here from Image. Right next to Deadly Tales of Gunslinger Spawn, issue number 6. There's your cover A. Here's your cover B. Medieval Spawn reprinted issue number 1 of their series. So if you missed out on it, we have a couple copies left of it. And then Spawn regular, oh my god, I don't even know. Spawn proper has a tie-in miniseries starting up called The Curse of Shirley Johnson. It's weird looking, and it's got really great artwork, and also really weird artwork. There's your cover A by McFarlane, and here's your cover B by McFarlane also, but without color. New number 1 from Image this week is from Xander Cannon. If you read Kaiju Max?
Yep.
And enjoyed it, which you should have because it was a fantastically conceived book. He's doing a book called Sleep. It's about a small town with a very concerning monster that no one seems super concerned about. But we are in the early stages of realizing there's a monster in this town, and you're kind of introduced to the characters, and it's going to be a real good whodunit, and it looks like it's going to be very bloody. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The only color in the book is red.
Yes, that is true. And it's kind of weird what they choose to make red, but that's okay.
Yeah.
There's your cover A. Here's your cover B. That's a little more monstrous. Actually, we don't know what the monster looks like yet, so that's pretty rad looking. Now we got some collected editions from Marvel. We can go to the middle first. Ultimates has their first modern era epic collection. So that's on volume 1, just Ultimates. Next to it, you have Captain America by J. Michael Straczynski. That is on volume 3 in paperback. Next to it, Venom War has another tie-in paperback with Zombiotes and Venomous both being collected there. And then Deadpool is on volume number 2 of the current ongoing series. This is The Death of Wade Wilson. Star Wars stuff from Marvel. Oh, wait, my bad.
Whoops.
One reprint from Marvel this week is The Amazing Spider-Man number 1. We have some first prints, so if you don't want a second print, cool, but second prints are rare, so buy it.
Yep.
Star Wars stuff from Marvel this week gets us to Star Wars High Republic Fear the Jedi number 4. We've got 2 covers for that one. There's your cover A. Here's your cover B. Then we got the Legacy of Vader. They're on issue number 4 also. Really rad cover A. And here's your cover B. And then a late arrival, West Coast Avengers came out a week or so ago, and they had a negative space variant that didn't ship to us till now. So, for all you Wonder fans out there, John Dudas,
I was going to say, yep, there
might
he
as
is.
well just put it on his desk now. Back to the middle of the table gets us to Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu number 8, and he's not doing so hot.
No, he's not.
There's your cover A. Cover B is your Alex Ross Timeless variant. And then we've got new Exceptional X-Men, which I think is the only X book this week. Issue number 9. There's your cover A. There's your cover B. Doom Academy is a One World Under Doom tie-in this week, and we've got several covers for that one. We'll call that one cover A. Here's cover B. And here's cover C. I don't know who that guy is. Is that Chris Starr's like uncle? Chris Starr the Crystal King?
Probably.
Chris Starr the Crystal Duke. Ultimates this week is issue number 12. It is a bit of an intermittent issue between story arcs. We are about to start a story arc called Ultimates 3.0, which looks very exciting. But we've got some great covers to go along with this one. Cover A, cover B, cover C with the Ultimate Doom, and cover D by Sanford Green. Another One World Under Doom tie-in gets us Superior Avengers. They're on issue number 2 of the miniseries. Did you get a chance to read this one?
I have not read that one yet.
I'm diving
it's on
into
my
the Doom
list
stuff,
because it's like Kyle Holtz is doing half the artwork. So
Oh, word. There's cover A for Superior Avengers number 2. Here's your cover B. And here's your cover C. Daredevil Unleash Hell almost didn't make it here. It got here late today. But Unleash Hell number 5 is red banded, so I wish I could tell you what's going on in there, but I can't.
it's ready to unleash.
There's your cover A. Here's your cover B. Another One World Under Doom time where they got an event going on or something. Iron Man, regular Invincible Iron Man is on issue number 8. Don't be fooled by the Insurgent Iron Man. They did not change the name, but it's part 3 of their One World Under Doom tie-in. There's your cover A. Cover B is your Impossible variant. Here's your cover C. And a 1 in 100 Alex Ross sketch blank cover. We'll have to put a title on there, but that's Iron Man number 8. Amazing Spider-Man's on issue number 4, and that is an awesome-looking Hobgoblin. There's cover A. Here's your cover B. I love cover C.
Cover C is great.
And the 1 in 100 variant that I'm going to call John Shear out for because he gets every single Amazing Spider-Man variant, but he did not want this one. I think he has a fear of armpits.
I don't want it.
Convince him to buy it.
No.
Weapon X-Men number 4 is coming to a wrap-up, I think, because I think they're going to issue 5.
It's going to 5, yeah.
So there's your cover A, and there's a phenomenal fight cover B. Actually, I just sang one of those. I forgot.
And I think the reason John ordered more of these because Red Ronin's in it,
Everyone.
and yeah, it's 70s Avengers stuff. Gotta love it.
Do you? Big pile of facsimile in the middle of the Marvel table. Facsimile edition of Fantastic Four number 48 is the first appearance of the Silver Surfer and a kind of Hulk 180, 181 appearance of Galactus that doesn't count. Right?
Yep. He's
but-
wearing a different colored costume in it.
Yeah,
so,
it's a whole different thing. It's not Galactus. It's not.
Yeah.
But for $4.99, you get a piece of Marvel history in the form of a facsimile, and almost a really spicy view of the Watcher.
Yeah.
But next to week's an exciting issue. We got Spider-Man Wolverine issue number 1. It is the first issue of an ongoing series. It is an absolutely well-blended team-up of Spider-Man and Wolverine with all of the art by this cover artist right here, all of the art by Carrie Andrews. It is really fun, really phenomenal, and there's actually kind of high stakes as far as like Wolverine history and Spider-Man history go. I don't know if they're going to keep the octane that ramped up for the entire ongoing series. I imagine they're going to have a little more fun with it, but there is a significant bit of history on display here that they're playing around with, and it works really, really well. Excuse me. There's your cover A. Here's your cover B. We've got a 1 in 25 variant for $15 and a spiffy shiny foil variant for $10. Another, not even the last one. One World Under Doom tie-in. Thunderbolts Doomstrike. Kind of wrapping up real quick. Number 4 came out last week. Number 5's coming out this week. I didn't get a chance to read it, but I bet if they're pushing them out that fast, there's something they don't want revealed later. They'd rather do it sooner. So there's your cover A. There's your cover B. A little Black Widow action. Is she working for Doom? She's being...
Maybe.
That's mean.
Yeah.
And here it is, our last One World Under Doom tie-in for the week. Fantastic Four number 32. The penultimate issue of this run of Fantastic Four. It is a phenomenal issue, per usual. It is a Fantastic Four made of one in the form of Valeria, and she does her best to save the day. We'll see. There's cover A. Cover B is your Disney homage variant. Cover C is your Impossible variant. Cover D is your Saturday morning variant. We've got a 1 in 25 for $25. Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. A 1 in 100 Alex
Galactus.
Ross sketch variant for $32. Oh, geez. No, for $40. It's issue number 32. And then the Disney homage 1 in 100 black and white sketch for $25. Vision and Scarlet Witch is a quote-unquote new series starting at number 1. It is really a continuation of the previous Scarlet Witch series, which is a continuation of the previous Scarlet Witch series, with the same writer and creative team. So it is a little mind-boggling about why they needed to jam the man's name in front of the main woman's name.
I am glad you brought that up.
It is
You
a
brought that
little
up
ridiculous.
earlier. Yeah.
And I get it. He's a robot. But honestly, it's a Scarlet Witch book. So Vision's in it. That's cool. The artwork is great. The story is great. Everything that continues her story in Salem and throughout the magical world is great. It's awesome. Keep reading Scarlet Witch and Vision. Yeah. So there's cover A. I love this cover B. We've got a great cover C. Cover D is your Alex Ross Timeless variant. Here is the spiffy, shiny foil cover for $10.
Which is actually sort of an homage to an Avengers issue as well.
It definitely is an homage to an Avengers issue. And then a 1 in 50 variant for $30 for issue number 1 of Scarlet Witch and Vision. And that's the best cover because it's got no Vision on it. All right. The whole second row right here is Hulk number 25. It is an anniversary issue, if I'm not right. Is it just anniversary issue for this one?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Oversized, a little bit of a thicker book. Definitely Hulk vs. Thor. Definitely bloody. Definitely bloody. Worth saying again. What's cool about this cover is it is a wrap cover, and you get a freaking weird flying dog werewolf in the background.
Of course you do.
And if you like that cover,
Yeah.
you have a comic box with that same art for $12.
Look at this, born salesman. She's worked retail before, guys. So cover A, wrap cover. Cover B, also a wrap cover. And if you look too fast, you'll miss it. That's the Impossible variant because he's controlling him with little joysticks.
Of course.
Super weird.
Yeah.
But we all love a good homage, and we all love a good cartoony homage. So your cover C is the Hulk 181 homage variant by Chris Giarhuso. And it's fun and fabulous. Then there's a 1 in 25 variant for $15, and the Alex Ross 1 in 100 timeless variant for $40. The top of the Marvel table gives us 2 awesome new number 1s. Marvel's full number 1s this week. The Thing is the first in a 5-issue miniseries. That's a great cover by Nick Bradshaw, and it is a pure Thing book. Yeah, he's with the Fantastic Four for a minute, but Yancey Street comes a-calling, and they need him to solve a mystery, so you get all the fabulous little voices of Brooklyn and the Bronx and all the New York-centric things happening. I liked it a lot. I'm not a huge Thing guy, but he needs to solve this his own way. He doesn't even like the guy he's working for, which I kind of like a lot, too. His attitude is good. He's grumpy. There's cover A. Here's cover B. Cover C is your window shades variant, where the Thing looks like a Disney princess. Why is there a heart? And then the rest of the Marvel table, this last little bit, is another one of the J. Michael Straczynski one-shots of improbable Marvel team-ups. The Hulk and Doctor Strange story is wonderful. A little bit more of an exploration of the Hulk through the lens of Doctor Strange, which I really appreciated. But the fun and wild, wonderful team-up of this book truly is Aunt May teaming up with Agatha Harkness when someone at their Tea Party book club decides to try and summon a portal to another dimension for their Dark Lord to come through. Aunt May to save the day, Agatha Harkness to save the day. It's delightful. So there's cover A. Here's cover B, which I love every time I look at it more and more. This looks like MODOK, but it's not. It's just a Hulk head.
It's just a Hulk head.
And then here's your cover C by Nacho Bustos.
And then we get to DC, and DC has a heftier week than normal. So, but it's the summer of Superman, so Dan Slott is now going to be writing Superman for his own Superman Unlimited. This is issue 1, and it is a very solid story set right now, current continuity, and you get a very good idea of what's going on within, like, if you haven't read Superman, period, here you go. This will get you jumped right in, and big giant meteor coming to Earth. Superman's got to knock it out of its orbit, whatever, that sort of thing. But you also find out, like, all the things that Superman does around the world to just help people and be super. And it's a wonderful first issue, oversized, good, solid book.
Oh, mine's a backhanded compliment.
Okay.
It's just that no one ever expected a good Superman book from Dan Slott.
Yeah.
And like, in the way that we would be the last to admit it, but we're admitting it. This is a great Superman book from Dan Slott. It's honestly, the more problems I had were with some artwork and choices.
Yeah.
But it's more fun to laugh at amongst a good story than, like, have it take you away from anything.
Correct. Yes, that's the best way of putting it. So that we've got lots of covers. There's your cover A. James Gunn cover B.
Oh, wait, I didn't even see it.
Crypto cover C.
So happy.
James Gunn's so boring.
Cover D. Cover E. Quietly. Cover F is Lionel Yu. We have a blank variant. We have a spiffy, shiny foil variant. We have a $15 1 in 25 variant. And then we have a very classic $30 1 in 50 variant. And then Wonder Woman's on issue 21. It's part 2 of 2 for the Wonder Woman Batman team up. And as Wonder Woman solves the case as to who murdered a god, and it is wonderful in every way. There's so much heart, so much passion within this book. It is fantastic. Batman is on point. It's great.
It's almost like Tom King wrote Batman before.
I know, right? So there's your cover A, and then we have a $15 1 in 25 variant for that one there. Absolute Flash, number 3.
Holy crap.
Every time we talk about the Absolute books, we say, hey, these are great. And every time they are. Like, legitimately, that's not Gleek. That's Grodd. And it is wonderful. Like, the portrayal of Grodd in this book is so almost out of left field, but in perfect context with that character, it's fantastic. Wally's, like, just whole personification in this book is everything we've seen and nothing we've seen. And I love it, and it's fantastic. And if you haven't been reading it, you should absolutely be reading it because it's worth every moment of your time.
And I'll say it, I think that Grodd is DC's Jeff the Shark at this point for me.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I'm pretty freaking jazzed about them doing anything with this version of Grodd now.
Yeah.
He can leave Absolute, I don't want him to, but he could leave Absolute behind and do their own thing, put him in a video game, I don't care. It's gonna be great. Yeah.
So there's your cover A. There's your cover B.
I love that cover B.
Cover C. I like cover C. $20 1 in 25 variants and a $30 1 in 50 variants.
Do you don't like Jeff Lemire's artwork?
Oh no, it's fine. But I like
I'm gonna tell him
that one.
I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah,
he gets suggested for a friend for me on Facebook every once in a while.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I don't get him. Oh, well. Tom Taylor's Detective Comics on issue 1097. It is part 1 of a new story arc, and it is really cool. A lot of Harvey Bullock in this one. So there's cover A and a $15 1 in 25 variant for that one there.
I can't tell what's going on.
I don't.
It's Ashley Wood. You're not supposed to.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I see. There's Batman.
Yep.
Yeah.
It took me a second.
Yeah.
It took me a second.
All right.
Okay.
Batman Superman World's Finest, issue 39, is the We Are Yesterday Part 4. There is a lot of time travel shenanigans going on in here, and actually some really amazing heart going on in this book, too. So good on them. So there's your cover A, your $15 1 in 25 variant for that one there. Ram V's The New Gods, Black Racer. The art in this book.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
I'm just going to flip through because it's amazing. Like, I know whatever they're doing in
Black
this book.
Racer's my favorite new guy.
Go, like, go to town, guys. Like, you guys are just knocking it out of the park on that. So, New Gods number 6. Batman and Robin Year One's on issue number 7. There's your cover A, your $15 1 in 25 variant for that one there. Nightwing's on issue 126. There's your cover A, and then we have a $25 1 in 25 variant for that one there, which is very nice.
We had a tough time pricing some of these really intricate, wonderful DC covers.
Yeah. So, Titans on issue number 23. Catwoman, still digging into her past. Issue number 76. There's your cover A. In-Hyuk Lee did cover B, and Cho did cover C, which is very nice. And then a very cool $25 1 in 25 variant for that one there. Zatanna's on issue number 4, still continuing with that series. So there's your cover A for that one, your cover B, and your charming cover C. In a book of great DC, and a week of great DC books, Sonic the Hedgehog DC X Sonic the Hedgehog number 3, that happens in the book. They all become the Justice League, and it is as wonderful and charming as it absolutely should be. It is this series. I am not a Sonic guy, and I am absolutely thoroughly enjoying this series. I love it. It's great, and this is a wonderful cover B for that one there. DC's Facsimile, Batman 617, coming to close to the end of Hush there. There's your cover A and a spiffy shiny foil variant for that one there. Our Army at War, issue 151 is the facsimile that who is not on here? It's Enemy Ace. First appearance of Enemy Ace is in this book, so we've got that there. And then we have a row of reprints. Absolute Green Lantern, issue 1, issue 2. If you haven't got it, now's the time to do so. It's that good.
This is your horror angle on the Absolute Universe.
Yes. Absolute Martian Manhunter. This is your
soulful.
Your soulful look at a Martian Manhunter in an Absolute Universe.
Soulful is a very good word for it.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And then Absolute Flash, it's, I mean, as good as you want. Like, come on. It's great. Cover A, and then we have a spiffy, shiny foil variant for it. I mean, then we have a whole truckload of collections. Nightwing, Night in Bloodhaven, Compendium Volume 2, all the Chuck Dixon stuff. I think that one's $60. I'm pretty sure Death of Superman, the entire Death and Return of Superman.
I thought it was 2. I thought it was 2.
Look at that. It's huge, and it's $60. You can't beat that for $60. DC Finest, Batman, It's the Killing Joke, and a bunch of other stories, including, I want to say, Son of the Demon, all in there, bunch of detective, bunch of Batmans, all collected. Can't beat that. Green Lantern, Power of Wills on Volume 3. Wonder Woman Furies, also on Volume 3. If you haven't been reading Wonder Woman, get the collections. We'll get you all set up. They're fantastic. Dr. Fate by J.M. DeMatteis. It's the entire run of his run back in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, all the Sean McManus and Keith Giffen artwork stuff, full collection there. And then we get into Dark Horse, Vatican City by Mark Millar, issue number 2.
I cannot wait. I'm going to hate the crap out of this book.
It's so, that artwork.
I haven't read a book since Radiant Black.
I actually can't wait either.
I'm going to read it.
Cyberpunk 2099 or 2077's on issue number 4 of 4 for Psycho Squad. From the World of Minor Threats, Welcome to Twilight's on issue number 3. The Gail Simone stuff on this one. Into the Unbeings on issue number 4. New Ghostbusters. This one's Dead Man's Chest. It's issue number 1. And then RoboWolf. We got a couple. There's really no reason to talk about it other than the fact that it is, you know what? There you go.
Yeah.
That describes it beyond RoboWolf describing it. It's insane. There was a series that this guy did, or one shot that this guy did that Ben and I loved, and we still can't remember what it was, but
it was like Turbo Cat or something. It was something about like a cocaine-fueled cat that brought his own brand of justice to Miami.
Yeah.
And this is essentially the same thing, except I think there's no cocaine.
Right.
Andrea described it as an 80s cartoon for adults It's 100% ridiculous, and it's got amazing artwork.
Yeah.
But it is really over the top in a cool way.
Yeah.
In a way only a comic could be.
Right. So there we go. Issue number 1. Star Wars High Republic Adventures is on Volume 3. House of Slaughter, the Azure subtitle, is on Volume 6. Final volume, I'm pretty sure, for that one.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Until they do more.
Yeah. Jim Henson Presents is on issue number 4.
Oh, 4.
Of 4? Excuse me. Out of Alcatraz, issue number 3 by Chris Cantwell and Tyler Crook.
Of 4.
I cannot wait to read this one.
I know.
It's,
Only 4 issues.
I don't know. It's moving along at a breakneck pace. And then whatever happened to the Crimson Justice? Excuse me. Can you take over for a second?
Yeah, I definitely have a lot to say about that.
Sorry. All right, no, okay. I'm good. I'm back. Sorry. Excuse the cough. Whatever happened to Crimson Justice, issue 1 from Mad Cave, he's Batman, and it's set in the future where he's finally back after so many years. It is an R-rated look at like an updating of a superhero from Mad Cave, so it's got the cool indie style to it.
It's like Moon Native. His suit was
Red.
stained blood.
Yeah.
Stained with the blood of his enemies.
There you go. Mark Spears Monsters, issue 1. It is, I think, the 5th printing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there you go. Can't get enough of Mark Spears. There you go. Godzilla, Here There Be Dragons 2. It's Sons of Giants. The whole collection for that one there. Just in time for the 3rd series coming out. Mothra, Queen of the Monsters is on issue number 3. Terminator's on issue number 7. Space Ghost and Johnny Quest finally team up in comic form. So there's issue 1 of the new series. So there's that there. Barbarella, ignore the issue 1 here. It's actually in issue number 4.
So it's a super. Are you saying it's a super duper exclusive misprint?
I am saying that, yes.
And it's only cover price at $4.99.
It is.
And we can real easily put it in somebody's file.
So easily, yes. The Naceliverse, we've got Volume 1. It's got Biker Mice from Mars and RoboForce fully collected in this collection.
That Biker Mice from Mars run did do well enough for them to turn it into an ongoing series.
So there you go.
So there you
I
go.
was not saying anything bad about
I
Biker
wouldn't
Mice
need to
from
have
Mars.
read a single
so-
page of Biker Mice from Mars to say anything bad about it.
Right. We should hopefully be getting more of these, but Epitaphs from the Abyss, it's issue number...
11.
Thank you. We have the $10 1 of 10 variant for that one there. Graphic novel-wise, Let's Play, we've got Volume 3. And then kids' books, we'll go with this. Max and Chaffee, Welcome to Animal Island. Little graphic novel collection.
Island?
It's adorable.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this trees under a freaking...
Oh, yeah. It's great.
I just want to sit on a beach with a whole thing of watermelon to myself.
Well, we all do, yeah.
Let's do it.
Zootopia's on issue number 3, and Darkwing Duck's on issue number 4.
Hey, we got to
that's
the bottom of the table. You didn't
Yeah.
hack up a lung.
No, I almost did. But
I
yeah.
almost had to learn something about Crimson Justice.
Yeah, almost.
Real quick. Yeah, great comic week. Great week to sell comics. Great week to buy comics.
Yeah, come in, say hi to Kevin.
Come in and say hi to Kevin. Come say hi to Raphael on his birthday on Sunday and get yourself a half off Conan. But that's about it. Thank you very much for joining us this evening, and we'll see you tomorrow for your comic books.